Peace, sis. How you doing? How you doing, sis? I'm good. I'm good, sis. That's good to hear that you're doing all good and stuff. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Ready to dive a little bit before I chill out with these kids before they get ready for school. Peace, sis. Hey, girl. I just seen you responded back. I was getting ready to go live. Got some things to talk about tonight. I'm back. Yeah. Peace, peace. What's up, cuzzo? Excuse me. It's gonna be a good one too, you know. What's goody? What you doing, cuzzo? What you got going on, cuzzo? Hey, Cincy. Peace, y'all. Peace, everybody. It better not. Not tonight now. Not tonight. Eat and just feel your dog. Okay. I just got finished. I'm full, too, y'all. I'm full. I know, right? Crazy time. I didn't even know you were going live. Right. You didn't know. But, you know, that I was going live at the moment. Yeah, I had announced it earlier that I was gonna go live tonight. I want to talk about this Dark StockHolm. It was put on my heart a couple weeks ago to talk about it, so I want to bring it back around. And what Stockholm has to do with us mentally, and physically, and genetically. Okay. So yeah. Peace to everybody coming on. Peace, peace. How y'all doing tonight? I might still sound a little cloudy still, y'all, but it's coming out. It's getting out. I promise you. But yeah, I definitely want to dive deep into Stockholm, and what it really has to do with just us, just self overall. I know Stockholm has been thrown around, you know, in the most negative, well, yeah, depending on how it's used, negative way, right? But when it comes to the conditions of all things, including every being's mental, we all have the Stockholm, and I wanted to dive deep into it with y'all tonight. I've been in my cave a little out of the loop. Okay, right, we trying to get back there. I know I am. What's good, fam? How you doing? All right. I know times be hard sometimes, y'all. You know, we be needing a little mental break, but I promise you, what I'm about to say tonight, I'm pretty sure it'll kind of give you some insights. More dealing with, choices and decisions, things that we become attached to, in tune with in our journey. So, and how it takes its course, not only through our existence, but through multiple generations to come. The Stockholm, they have a syndrome. They call it Stockholm Syndrome. And most likely when you hear Stockholm Syndrome, it's mostly pertaining to someone that is attached to an abuser, or, they're completely attached to a negative entity, or, situation that's keeping them stuck and hindered, and surrounded with this demises, okay, turmoil or demises of one's mind, okay, and how it can trickle down, all right, to somebody else, okay? And some people will not see anything wrong with it because they became so prone to the situations dealing with Stockholm. So, of course, they don't see no wrong, so that, a lot of people use that where, people don't want to leave certain situations, abusive situations, or just situations to take them out of a place, where they can grow, okay, of growth. Some people get too comfortable. But I'm going to break it down when it comes to our mental. It's a lot of things in this world today, okay, that we stock, okay? We completely stock in our mind, okay? We completely stock, and it doesn't matter what it is. It can be a trend. It can be something you was raised up in. It can be something that you are influenced by, okay? So I'm going to break down this word stock, and with it dealing with the unconscious self, because we unconsciously stock so many things in our minds, okay? And sometimes it be, so deep, buried so deep inside of us that it becomes like, we're unaware of it. It becomes an unconscious memory, but it's still there. And sometimes it's hard for people to fathom that once they start to reflect on certain things that's been buried, okay, in the mental. So with the Stockholm, okay, this dark Stockholm that deals deep inside of us within our roots, okay, our rooted area, okay, it's in complete darkness, and only time that we will be able to see it for what it is if we shine light on it, okay? All right? So we have a lot of things that's stocked, okay, inside of this energy, this massive energy, okay, that we're all attached to. What's good, bro? What's good with you? What you doing? Oh, damn. You at work, at home? So, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Peace, Kane. What you say? I don't know. All right, so this word stock, it has an origin to it as well. But like I said, it's all about what you stock, okay? I don't have to go, I'm at work. Oh, okay. It's all of, it's all about what you stock, okay? And we've been talking about, the things that we put internally inside of us, that we hold on for dear life, okay? So this stock, I don't have to get too deep on it, but on a surface level, it's just everything that you collect, okay? All right? And you preserve. All right? So the origin to this, to stock, it means trunk or stem, okay? And I'm going to show you where you stock all of this at, because it also goes so deeply into the mind of the membrane, okay? Where the StockHolm, okay? StockHolm, where you stock, okay, in your home. All right? Should I really let it go? Really tired of being hurt? Yes, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. See it for what it is. Some things, we can't change. We can only see it for what it is, and we just have to let it go. All right? All right? Even if it's seeing the monster or the wickedness of whatever situation it is, okay, dealing with self or anything in its experience, you have to see it for what it is and let it go. Look deep down inside the soul of a person or of that situation, the root to it, and let it go. Okay? That's the only way you're going to grow. That's the only way you're going to evolve. That's the only way you're going to be able to move forward, all right, in a greater diversion in your journey. What's good, sis? So we be stocking all this unnecessary bullshit, okay, which is the trunk and the stem of our mind. And we be stocking it. And some people know how to manifest that membrane, all right, that stem in your brain. All right, where they begin to stock their own mess. All right. School, we have that stock in our brain. Okay. You're going to always remember the alphabet. You're going to always remember how to count. You're going to always remember how to read. That's all a part of your stock. Okay. What your family has taught you, whether it's how to clean yourself or it's trying to cook, that's a part of your stock. Your stock is what you perceive. It's not what I was going to say, perceive. I forgot the word I was about to say. But anyway, it's what you watch over. It'll come back to me, y'all. But anyway, because I said it earlier. Preserve. Okay? Preserve. That's the word. Preserve. All right? So stock is meaning the trunk. Okay? We can also see this trunk as a tree when it comes to, the tree of life is in a sense. Okay? The trunk of that. All right? It's also the stem of that tree. Okay? All right? We know that the tree of life exists in so many forms, but I don't think a lot of people have even thought about the tree of life in your mind. Okay? Especially when it's referenced in the Bible as paradise. Okay? Or the Garden of Eve. eating, okay? All right? So the stock is definitely the stem, okay? It's the trunk, all right? The stock also is a line of descent and ancestry, okay? That deals with generations, like I said, all right? Family, okay? It is also a person as a dull or senseless as a block or a log, okay? Some people, they be stocking bricks, okay? And they stock themselves into a corner where they cannot move, okay? Or they cannot be released. They become enslaved, okay? In their own mental. Got to the point, don't care, and I hate being like that. Sometimes you have to don't give a fuck. Let's just be honest. All right? Especially when it comes to you. All right? It can come off cold-hearted, but when it comes to protecting overall yourself, you have to not give a fuck with nobody else, okay? You can't put no man before you. Sometimes you have to, all right? Now, not doing it in an ignorant way to be shady or disrespectful, but anytime it comes to protecting your peace, you have not to give you can't give a fuck, okay? All right? The more you keep worrying and stressing and caring about something that ain't serving its purpose for you or doing anything to motivate you, okay, in the right direction or in any type of choice and decision in your life, all right? You can't allow it. You can't care about it, all right? You're putting too much power into something, all right? I always have to follow peace. And we're in the age of we stocking peace. We gonna be stocking peace, okay? We need to stock more peace, space for peace, okay? Stock more logical decisions in our life, okay? We got to start stocking more meaningful, wise, or wisdom information into our stem, into our trunk, in our mind, right? We have so much shit that's stocked in the trunk, okay? And we can also look at this trunk as like a magical little trunk, you know, the little wooden trunk, okay, that has all the little magical things and toys, okay, things that you care for, that you just store into this trunk, okay? We have so much turmoil stocked in this trunk, okay? And overall, when it comes to yourself, all right? Be aware of what you stock in your trunk, all right? That is your home, all right? Your body, okay? Your mind, your soul, all of that, that's deals with a deep connection with the home, okay? And I'm going to show y'all, too, what it's that, too, okay? Peace of mind over everything. Right, peace of mind over everything, okay? Because I'm telling you, where I'm in today in my life, I ain't got time for the mess. You know? I don't have time for the mess. I look like I was getting dark. But stock can also be an exchange. Some people will exchange their stock, okay, into your stock. They will take your positive stock and give you their negative stock. Okay, they will give you the bad roots of their stock. Okay, and they will take the positive out of your stock. All right? It can be a spiritual exchange. All right, misinformation, that can be an exchange into your stock. Okay? That's why I always tell people and tell y'all, please find out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Okay? I'm only a part of the blueprint to speak. Okay? And that's from the other side of this shit. All right? Now, the stock also deals with the supply for future use. This comes with this generation. All right? This comes with this generation. All right, we're not stocking shit that we've been sweeping under the rug for generations and generations and generations no more. All right, we got to get out of stocking that. Okay? All right? Yes, your mind is a garden. Attend to it seriously. Now, your mind is a garden, okay? And that's where the Garden of Eden exists, okay? It's right there. There is also, like I said, there is so many forms of this garden, okay, in its existence. But there's also the formation of it in your mind. All right? So much pain and hurt. I know. Gotta let it go like something won't let me. If something won't let you, it's something that you need to see with you. All right? And obviously it's something that you have not been ready to either accept. All right? Whether it's with you or someone else, but it's definitely ultimately dealing with you. All right? So it's something that you don't want to accept. That's why it hurts so bad. Okay? And it's not allowing you to let it go. All right? Either you can't accept it, or either it's something that you need to get to the root of still to gain a lot more understanding. All right? So you can be able to cross that threshold. All right? What's the payoff for holding on? There is no payoff for holding on. We are not supposed to hold on. We're always supposed to let go. All right? You're supposed to be flying around in this energy freely. All right? Some things we can hold on to get us to the next level, but there's no big payoff to holding on to something that's not going to give you what you need in a greater perspective. All right? Even when we do get something that's really good and it lasts for a minute, we can't hold on it forever. We have to switch the game up. Okay? I told my husband this is the year of upgrade for us. Because everything that we've already had, and we've been trying to hold on to a car, okay? Been trying to hold on to it. Lord, we was trying to hold on to my baby. But it was time to let her go, okay? And then eventually it got to the point we was trying everything to try to get her fixed and everything. And it was time for us to let her go, baby.
I want something.
Okay, tell your brother please give you something. All right? We tried everything to get her fixed. We was going to get her fixed, but something kept telling me it's time to just let this process go. And the moment that we came into acceptance of letting that go, all right, we was granted what we needed, a major upgrade, all right? Because we wasn't supposed to try to keep this car. It had already served its purpose for us, all right? It had already rolled all these miles for us. It was time to let her go, all right? We held on as long as we could. But the payoff came when we let it go. Okay, go get one of the sodas, please. You already know what's in the refrigerator, so why are you over here? She be trying to sneak her little way over here to see y'all. But yeah, this stock is going to be your supply for future use, okay? That's the collective. That's your wealth. We want generational wealth. You got to stock that, okay? Let that become a part of your stock home, all right? We see Stockholm in such a negative aspect all the time, and I understand it. It's what you collectively, collect in your mind, okay? You collect in your experience, all right? All right, to carry on to next generations for future use. All right, you have an ancient power inside of the Stockholm. Okay, deep down in your mind, in your brain. Okay, all right, deep down beyond the flesh. All right, you have a powerful ancient energy. Okay, that's stored. It's a part of your stock. All right? All right? And it's time to allow that stock to elevate, okay? It needs to come to surface, okay? All right? It definitely can be abundance as well. All right? You don't want to be stocking all these guns and these drugs and this fucked up street mentality, you know what I'm saying? This, ratchet bitch shit, this bad bitch shit, or you don't want that in your stock. All right? That was funds and gains in the 90s now. We don't move past that shit, okay? And we definitely put it in this futures stock, okay? All right? All right? Peace, sis. I don't know if I said it to you. Girl, I'm trying to get this cup out of here. But, yeah. Okay? Stock, like I said, is a trunk of a living tree. I also said that earlier, dealing with the trunk. All right? But it's your magical trunk. All right? It is also has a significance connection dealing with the brain stem, okay? Which has a central trunk of a mammal's brain, but it's also inside of us, okay? That family tree is inside of us, all right? It's also embezzled on our brain, okay? Lord, I don't understand why you couldn't ask your brother to do this. I told you. What was your brother doing?
Playing on the game.
It don't make no sense. Here, put it back over there. Thank you. Stock like broth, okay? Definitely stock like broth, okay? You got to stock all that goodness, okay? You want to soak up all of that, okay? Now with the stem also having a connection to the stock, okay? It's also a main body of a tree. The brain is the main body of your tree. This body, okay? Okay? The brain is the main body of your tree, all right? It has its branches, okay, and all of that, all stored here, okay? But one thing that's also significant about the word stem, it means of a ship. And I know earlier on when we used to go into meditation, we used to do imagery, imagery, meditation. And we definitely was I think my bro on here too was on a ship one time, okay? So we have went into imagery and meditations, and we've seen ships, when it's dealing with the mind, okay? When it comes to home, which is the end of StockHolm, okay? Home is a small island in a river, okay? Who have ever heard of, you being your own island, okay? Yep, the bud. All right, the bud. All right. Who has ever heard of, you being your own island, or you want to be on your own island? Well, that home, okay, HOLM, is definitely a small island in a river, okay? And I'm going to show you when it comes to this mental, all right? It's a small island, like I said, in a river, okay? It's very obsolete, all right? And it's preserved in a place names where it has various senses derived from the basic one of an island, okay? Okay. Now, when I got to the island, dealing with the Stockholm, and in the home at the end, HOLM, of course, like I said, this connect me to the island of Eden, okay? And they're talking about this island of Eden also in the Bible when it comes to the Garden of Eden, all right? All right. So there is an island of Elan. All right, and it's described in the Bible, but it's also referenced as the Garden of Eden. Okay. Make sure there's nothing on here I want to. Okay. No. All right. I'm gonna show y'all the stem. I want to make sure this is the right one I want to show. Yeah, I'm gonna show this one first, and then I'll show the other one. Oh, my phone is so. The light is so bright. Okay. Trying. Oh. Sorry, y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all can see it. I'm trying. I might need to turn my light that way. Okay, there we go. It's this phone, I swear to God. But, Lord have mercy, y'all. Please forgive me, y'all. But what I'm trying to show y'all is the stem, okay? And I don't know if it's my lamp or this laptop. Okay, there we go. Okay? The stem and the brain. Okay? And it's also connected to the pineal gland. Very important. Okay? That's where the soul, okay? The seat of the soul is at. Alright? That's where the driver is at. Okay? You. This is how you operate and drive this suit. Okay? And this existence. Okay? But it's connected to the stem. Okay? Add some color. Yeah, okay, they got color on there, but this shit was very bright. Okay? I heard you, sis. Yeah, okay. You remember we went into meditation, you was on the ship, right? And that was also a metaphor for the brain, the mind. Ship of praise like the church, okay? Even if we want to dig deep with the ship being in the slave ship, let's go back a little bit, right? That slavery ship is a slave that deals with your mental, okay? That's why they can't find any ships. It deals with the mind. It's the mind, okay? They tricked you. They hoodwinked you, okay? You didn't come nowhere from no ship. The ship that they was talking about was your mind. They took control over it, okay? And they enslaved you on your own land. All right? Ship of praise like the church. Okay? I thought I read that right. All right? Now when it comes to the brain as an island stem, okay? It's likely a metaphorical way of describing the brainstem as a crucial, isolated island within the brain, connecting the higher brain functions to the spinal cord and controlling vital functions like breathing and the heart rate. Oh, we definitely need that breath, okay? And you're definitely going to have the pump, okay? All right? Especially when it comes to this island stem, when it comes to this brain stem, okay? You need both of these going on, okay? All right? Just like an island stem connects to the main land, the brain stem acts as the crucial connection point between the brain and the spinal cord, allowing signals to travel between the two. Okay? Okay? This is all dealing with your Stockholm, okay? Be aware of what you stock in your home, in your stem, all right? In your ship, in your garden, okay? When I tell you we got a lot of bullshit in the Stockholm, all right? We could say it's a syndrome because a lot of us is stuck on a lot of the syndromes in the stock. All right. Will the spinal cord also be related to the tower of... Let me pin this. Well, when I tell you, I love my people. I love y'all on here. I love everybody that come on here. Y'all be dropping some beans, okay? Yes, okay? That spinal cord can also be related to the Tower of Babel. Come on, y'all. Okay? Mm-hmm. And we got another metaphor, too, out there, okay? All right? The vital functions for the stem, okay, which is going to be that stock, okay, in Stockholm. That's why they say y'all got Stockholm syndrome. People got Stockholm syndrome. They stuck on the stock, okay? They stuck on their own stock in their home, all right? All right, so body communication, exactly. Definitely a communication board, all right? The vital functions as a stem of the brain, it controls critical life-sustaining functions like breathing, heart rate, like I said, and blood pressure, making it essential for you to survive, okay? It gives you this whole joint connection, all right, to motion, to move. And anything that's in that stock, this is what you're going to project out, okay? All right, anything that you're attached to in the stock. Some of your stock is unconscious, but it's coming above, it's coming to surface. All right? That ancient stock. All right? I found this art, and it just pretty much gives you an overall perspective dealing with, oh shit, y'all. I'm pushing buttons. Okay? You still see the stem. It's beautiful art. You still see the stem. The brain is up here. And it's two sides to this brain. Because there's two sides in the garden as well, too. You know what I mean? I shouldn't even have to go back that far, but it's two sides, okay? Right? You are your island, all right? And with that island, it is submerged around 75% water because the brain does carry that much, okay? So everything that's in that water, it becomes a part of your streams. It becomes a part of your flow. It becomes a part of your motion, okay? Because it's in your stock, okay? It's in your stem. It's in your trunk. It becomes a part of your tree, all right? And we have multiple levels of information, okay? That's in the stock. And I'll be diving in the stock, okay? I'll be going in the stock, ancient stocks, okay? That's not even on the surface, all right? And things that are on the surface, I have to still go deep down in the stock to bring it to the surface to make it make sense. We have so much wisdom in our stock, okay? You have a level of awareness in your stock, all right? Mind, heart, and gut are made of the same material. All of your stock, okay? It definitely is, bro. It definitely is, okay? All right? You're watering your stock, all right? And it becomes your reality. Okay? I gotta make sure I'm on the right one. All right, I think I got all of those slides. I had to make sure, y'all. But next time, you sit back and you talk about Stockholm, all right, and you wonder why people are stuck in a situation. And we say it all the time too, it's just where people mind is at, okay? All right, it's where people mind is at. Right, talk to your heart, sis. Okay? It's right, it's where your mind is at. It's where your mental is at. It's where your sea level is at, okay? It's where your perspective is at. It's where what you receive, all right? But a lot of the times, like now, we have stock that's collected and it's dust. That shit has got to go. Even inside of my own membrane, okay? A bloodline, all right? There is stock that has to be taken out, all right? Mentally. Because this is how everything is going to change, not only drastically for you, but for future use, okay? For the generations to come. Everything has to change mentally. We don't have so much fun, okay? And we still gonna have fun, all right? But now we have to have fun in a way of we are more in awareness of our decisions and our actions and to these cause, to these effects, okay? If I would have stayed in the streets, and it's just me being honest, if I would have stayed in the street life, that's my stock. That's what I preserve, all right? That's what's in my home, okay? That means that's what's in my space. That's what's on my island, my garden, all right? And if I would have stayed in there, okay, knowing the consequences to the causes and effects and the decisions, I'm only putting that stock into my children, which is going to cause them to be in a tragic, okay, and a tragic experience, okay? But also, that child also has a choice, okay, to carry those same stock, all right? Because that's definitely a choice, okay? This child has the same choice to either stop carrying that stock, all right, and throw it out, all right? Or they can continue to carry the same stock. That's the generational curse, all right? All right? You don't want that to be the stock. Right, generational curse, all right? You don't want that to be your stock, okay? You don't want somebody else's stock to be your stock, okay? Especially if it's nothing that's beneficial for you, all right? If it's not going to benefit you to grow and it's only going to hinder you and keep you stuck in a pile of stock, okay? That's not growing, that's not prospering, all right? Then it's going to hinder you. What's good, fam? Be careful what you put in your stock. All right? I'm glad that I changed my stock. All right? I'm glad I got some of the old stock out of there. I didn't want, my grandma and them stock. I don't want my mama them stock. Not all of it. Okay? Now I take the valuable stock. I want that good old great value stock, okay? I don't want the mess in between the eras. I don't want that stock, okay? I've carried that stock, all right? And we are releasing that stock as we move forward in my family. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, filter that shit out. Filter it out, okay? Even when a farmer has a large amount of stock, okay? If the stock ain't stocking, that farmer is going to remove that stock. Okay? All right? A lot of people have so much trauma in their stock. And people will manipulate your stock. All right? To take the ancient energy out your stock. Okay? Be aware of that. A lot of people will use your your pain, all right, that trauma that you have in your stock, only to suck that good old ancient greatness out of you. They will fool you up with bullshit stock, imitation stock, all right? And they will leave you. And you you don't know which way to go. Okay? Because they've been feeding you. And now that they're not feeding you, all right, the only thing you can hold on to is that stock. Okay? And it's not even feeding you. All right? It's only hindering you. It's killing your garden. All right? It's making you even probably question a lot of shit, which is a good thing. Okay? But it only questions those that's really deep down into this dark stock. They don't know how to come up out of it. But you have the keys to your own stock, which is a connection to your home. All right? Mind, body, and soul. Okay? Mind, heart, and gut, like bro said. All right? All right? Because you're going to feel it in your gut feeling. All right? Your intuition, your womb. All right? And sometimes that intuition, that womb, is alerting you what you need to take out of the stock. Because it don't want the whole tree to die. All right? Skim the fat off. Right. Skim the fat off that stock. Okay? Skim the fat off that stock. It's been so much going on in the world. So much with children dying. These latest stories with the rappers and all of this. It's a lot going on in the world. And people don't even understand it's because that's their own stock. And they hindering and they killing off their own stock. Dealing with their own mental. All right? The things that they've already endured into the stem. All right? And because of that, that begins to affect your future stock. All right? Which is your children and their children and their children. All right? Or just generations to come as a whole. And maybe that is Mother's Nature's way of getting rid of the stock that we no longer need. And some people are going to definitely be a part of a casualty, all right, collectively. The way the energy is cleaning itself, all right, and bringing to surface that ancient energy that's been in our stock and deep down in the trunk, okay, of the dark abyss of all things. All right? I definitely do feel that it is a definite deep connection. All right? And it's definitely getting a lot of shit out of the way. All right? It's definitely getting a lot of things out of the way, and some people are casualties. And that's just the way life is when it comes to a stock being connected to a stock. Because a stock has multiple leaves to it. All right? It has multiple streams to it or stems to it. Okay? And that one trunk. all right, or that main line of stem, okay? We dwell on a lot of things in our stock. We dwell on so many things that we don't have to worry about. All right? As long as we preserve what we need to at a certain time and let it go. All right? As long as we preserve it for just whatever time we need to, and we got to let it go. We got to stop stocking the pile. Okay? It's time to knock that pile down. All right? Keep doing what you need to do. All right? And the rest will follow. I promise you. And I'm not just talking about the rest dealing with you spiritually, but I'm talking about everything in your space, generational, family, bloodline, people, in your connection, in your space, your job, everything in an alignment, okay? The way you live, okay? Your car, everything has to be upgraded, all right? You have to allow the old stockpile to be trashed. It has to go away, all right? You can't continue to keep it in your home, all right? Information elevates. It upgrades too. That's why I change every year.
Mommy, I'm done.
Okay?
Mommy, I'm done.
All right, put it on the table, baby. Yes, be stingy with your energy. Not everyone deserves to be in your energy. Okay, and not everybody deserves to be a part of your stock. Not everybody deserves to be a part of your stock. Okay? You don't want everybody on your island. Some people don't even know how to leave the island. Okay, I think we went in meditation one time. We was on an island. Everybody don't want to leave your island. Some people just want to stay stuck to your stock. All right, they know when there's some good stock around. All right. So you definitely have to protect your energy. Look at her. Gotta have dinner and a snack. That don't make no dang on sense. I swear y'all be having them together, and she gonna eat. And one thing she gonna do, she gonna eat. Yeah, you don't want everybody to be a part of your stock either. Like, definitely got to be stingy with your energy because people be definitely stock stealing. They be stealing stocks around here, okay? And that definitely has a deep connection with your energy. All right? We just broke this down dealing with, how it, this connection is definitely to multiple streams, all right? The ship, all right? Which is also a replica of your brain. All right? Small island, all right? You definitely don't. You don't want everybody to be on your island. You don't want everybody to be a part of your stock, okay? All right? Stock come and go. All right, the free 99. They be definitely trying to do the free 99, baby. No. They know good stock, and they know when you don't know about your own stock. Ooh, we sis. And you said that right there because a lot of people do know about your stock. Okay, they know how good it is. They know how enlightened you are. They see the light in you. They see you before you see you coming, baby. Okay? And they looking like, what can I feed off? What can I eat off this stock? I know I can get a lot of good feeding off this stock. Okay? And next thing you know, they've been on suck your little tree dry. All right? And then you go on by your way and you got to figure out how to regenerate your own tree. They don't suck you so dry. And then they fill you with the bullshit of their stock. They take your stock and fill you with their bullshit of stock. All right? Because they know you got that good stock. All right? Especially when you don't know about your own stock. And your stock is going to deal with anything that you preserve collectively in your brainstem, in your stem, all right? All right, to your steps to heaven, baby. All right into this kingdom. Okay, right up into your island. All right into your paradise, your garden. All right. Oh, I see Isis over there. She got some good fruit over there. And Isis got island over there. All right, let me go over here and see what I can get off of Isis Island. You know what I'm saying? What type of, magical fruit that she has. Let me see what I can benefit off of Isis Island. But really though, people really do fuck with people mental. All right, and you have to be strong. All right, you have to be aware, not of them, but of yourself. Okay? Because people gon' people. All right? But you can't be, you see them, but be aware of what you do. All right? Because it's ultimately is your decision, your choice. All right? And what you allow. Okay? I'm still coming to terms with it. I never understood. Right, because you talking about with the Stockholm, sis. Right, they eating your food and leaving the dishes. Definitely got to be aware. But yeah, Adiola, you talking about the Stockholm? Yeah, you definitely got to be aware. All right. But we have so much greatness in our stock. All right. Oh, okay. I'm still coming to terms with it. I never understood. Yeah, because when we hear Stockholm Syndrome, we automatically think it's somebody that is attached to someone that is very abusive or, a monstrous person that somebody is became accustomed to or comfortable with the actions of that person. All right. And that's pretty much what it is too. But you don't want to allow that to be your stock. Okay. That's the syndrome. It becomes a syndrome when you depend on somebody else's stock. All right. Like cold-heartedly, we only supposed to exchange stock. All right. We only supposed to exchange it. And we use it for however we need to use it, long we need to use it. And then we're supposed to release it. You ain't supposed to hold on to nothing. All right? And a lot of people be holding on to some shit, okay? Because for one, they're not aware, okay? And for two, they probably don't know no better, all right? All right? They've been manipulated through vulnerability, all right? Okay? They don't have a type of energy around them or beings around them, family, okay, with this solid foundation, okay? So it makes it so easy for people to manipulate somebody else's stock, somebody's stock, their stem, okay, your membrane or your brain or your island, all right, your mind overall, basically, right? So that's where that line comes in with the syndrome, because a lot of people do still hold on to things that they think is right because they know no better. All right. And even when they found out, they found out the truth, it's sometimes still hard for them to take in. All right, especially when you're showing someone that you have all this power. All right. All right, you have all this power, and I've seen it in you. And some people don't know how to accept that when it comes to so much power that we all hold. All right, being that powerful source to be reckoned with. All right. So that's just, that's the syndrome. But when it comes to the spiritual, that dark Stockholm, that's deep down inside of us, all right? Beyond this flesh, dealing with the connection to our stem, all right? which is also a connection to the membrane, which is also connected to this pineal, this mind, okay? All right? It becomes your will, all right? Your will of choice, your will of destiny, all right? And it's all willing off of the stalk. And why I'm saying is, I swear to God, y'all, I'm seeing like a stalk of hay, and I'm seeing a wheel, okay? And a man has his foot on the wheel, on this wheel. It has a button, it's like a push, and he's willing to stalk. You know, he's willing to stalk. And this is what I'm seeing when I'm talking about the stalk. So, you know, you got to be careful because a lot of people can manipulate it. All right? You got to be careful. You don't want to be the syndrome of it. You don't want it to be a syndrome. Okay? Syndrome is definitely an illusion to keep you stuck. All right? And if you're going to have some stock, you got to have some sense. All right? Like the cotton. Yeah, like the cotton machine, sis. Like the cotton machine. All right. But definitely be careful when it comes to the Stockholm. I definitely want to dive deep with y'all with that one because it was on my heart a couple of weeks ago, especially with all this mess going on, you know, this train wreck, you know, a lot of tragic has happened over the couple months, dealing with the planes, dealing with Louisiana, dealing with these shootings, dealing with just, you know, it's just so much going on. But also understand that this is a part of the stock that has to be released. Violence, okay, has become so much of a fucking syndrome. All right, and violence can be used in a victory. Okay, and when I say violence can be used in a victory, it deals with the strength and the power of the energy. Okay, but on a literal stance, all right, it's a syndrome. All right, that is a part of this illusion. Okay, and it has to be taken out of the stock. Okay, where we're moving in our days to come and for the days to come. All right, we have to come to a stopping ground to understanding, you know, the turn of the stock that we're going to put in our homes. And now that you're in an awareness of, in a state of mind today, all right, we will be bringing in better stocks, okay? And that ancient energy that's deep down in our stocks, in the root of the stem, is coming to surface. And sometimes it has to remove, okay? It got to remove the old stock, okay? All right? But be aware what you stock in your home, all right? Be aware what you stock in that stem. That's the generations to come, all right? Be aware of it. And that's really all I got to say, y'all. That's really all I got to say. I mean, don't be the syndrome. Don't let it become a syndrome. Okay? Use your stock for what you're supposed to use it for and let it go. Exchange it if you have to. All right? All right? But that's all I got, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. Let me see. I might be taking a break tomorrow. I don't know. I might come on here again tomorrow. Y'all might see me. Because I go back to work Wednesday. So y'all might see me again tomorrow. Y'all might. And if y'all don't mind taking the time, sharing it live, you know, when you can, when you want to. I mean, it really just helps with the algorithm. And y'all know I'm all about passing the message. Y'all see it. My bro got me right last night. I had to go on and put it on the T-Bro, okay, Oracle. You know, it definitely means to speak. And y'all know this is what I do all day. All right? And we going to keep speaking wisdom over here. We going to keep speaking the truth in this bitch over here. Okay? We changing minds in this motherfucker. All right? But as always, y'all love, peace, and oneness. And I will talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.